Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back.
Redmi has officially launched the brand new K100 Pro, and this phone feels surprisingly different. At first glance, it has an iPhone-like vibe, but Redmi has made the design look more polished and refined.
Big thanks to my tech partner over in China for providing this footage. I really appreciate the support in making this video happen. Hey everyone, Stella here from techiestreet. If you're into staying updated with the newest gadgets, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest tech content.
And this isn't just a design upgrade. The K100 Pro represents a major shift in Redmi's overall strategy. Why the change? Because smartphone buyers have changed too. Think about it. When was the last time you replaced your phone? According to the China Academy of Information and Communications Technology, the average replacement cycle in China has increased from about 25 months 5 years ago to over 40 months today. There are a few reasons. Chip and memory prices have increased, while smartphone performance is already more than enough for most users. So now, buyers are becoming much more selective. Instead of chasing maximum specs at the lowest price, people care more about daily experience, usability, durability, and increasingly emotional value. Especially among younger buyers, specs alone simply aren't enough anymore. We've even seen brands once known for value-for-money products leave the domestic market. That shows just how much the smartphone industry has changed. So, Redmi needs phones that feel more complete and have a stronger identity, and the K100 Pro is clearly its latest answer. But perhaps the biggest change is this: Redmi is finally focusing on emotional value. Look at older K-series phones. Their designs were heavily engineering-focused, practical, functional, and acceptable, but not exactly premium or exciting. The K100 Pro takes a different approach. It keeps the large rounded corners and right-angled frame, but now the frame visually flows toward the back and wraps around the rear panel. That seamless transition instantly creates an iPhone-like feel, and honestly, it looks much more refined. Then there's the light green version I mentioned earlier. This is where things get really interesting. Shine a UV light on the back, and the panel produces a fluorescent effect. Redmi has placed a special glow-in-the-dark ink layer beneath the rear cover to make this happen. Even the launch invitation followed the same idea. Redmi created cards with different cutout patterns, shine light through them, and different words and designs appear on the phone's back. The company even used 3D printing for small decorative designs. Expose them to UV light or simply sunlight, and they reveal different patterns and effects. But here's the coolest part. Take the phone outside in direct sunlight. The area covered by your hand stays protected, while the exposed sections react to the sunlight and develop the fluorescent pattern. So with the K100 Pro, Redmi has clearly gone beyond specs. This time, the back cover is playful, interactive, and designed to give the phone a personality of its own.
Another area where the K100 Pro delivers serious value is audio. Since last year, Redmi has worked with Bose on sound tuning, and that partnership makes the speaker experience feel much more complete. But the biggest surprise might be the display. The K100 series is the first to use M11 luminescent material, bringing higher brightness and next-gen super pixel technology. Clarity is close to a 2K OLED with 90% BT 2020 coverage and a native 185 Hz refresh rate. These are flagship-level numbers. Our testing showed over 1,300 nits of global brightness, while local peak brightness could exceed 3,700 nits. Normally, Xiaomi introduces new display technology on its flagship phones first, then brings it to Redmi. This time, Redmi got there first. That says a lot about its new direction. The camera system has also taken a big step forward. Older Redmi phones often had one good main camera, while the other two felt like specification fillers. But Redmi is finally fixing that weakness. The K100 Pro now features a 200-megapixel main camera and a 50-megapixel telephoto. Even better, the telephoto uses the same floating design found on the Xiaomi 17. And here's why that matters. It can focus from around 10 centimeters away, making macro photography much easier. Personally, I really like this setup. Sometimes capturing a great close-up is easier and more interesting than shooting a huge landscape. Then there's durability, especially the battery. As chip and memory prices rise, phones are getting more expensive, and since users are keeping them longer, battery life matters more than ever. Thankfully, battery technology has come a long way. The K100 Pro packs a massive 8,380 mAh. That's approaching the capacity we once expected from large tablets. And charging is just as impressive, 100-watt wired and 50-watt wireless. That's an extremely high range of numbers for reverse charging. This combination is rare, not just in its price range, but even among more expensive flagships. So when you look at the K100 Pro as a whole, one thing becomes clear. Redmi isn't just chasing raw performance anymore. This is a true all-rounder. Display, cameras, battery, charging, audio, and design, all of them are getting serious attention. But there's been a lot of criticism online that Redmi has become more expensive and lost its old extreme value for money advantage. Personally, I think the bigger story is that the market has changed. Today's phones are already powerful enough for most people, and users are keeping them longer, so having the absolute highest specs matters less. Instead, people are more willing to pay for a phone that feels complete and delivers a better experience from day one. And if Redmi wants long-term growth, it has to evolve with those expectations. We've already seen Xiaomi do something similar. It started with aggressive value pricing, but gradually became a premium brand capable of competing directly with Apple, Samsung, and Huawei. So what do you think about Redmi's transformation? Is moving beyond pure performance the right strategy? The Redmi K100 Pro starts at 3,699 yuan in China, around £406 in the UK, or $548 in the US. Would you buy it at this price? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!